If cars had passports, the Nissan Skyline GTR R32 would arrive in the West with a suitcase full of trophies, a reputation problem, and a nickname that still scares V8 owners in their sleep: Godzilla. But wait, before we proceed, please like and subscribe the video. Thank you. Built from 1989 to 1994, the R32 didn't just show up to race, it showed up to end conversations. Let's get this out of the way. The R32 is not pretty in a modern influencer-friendly way. It's boxy, squared off, and looks like it was designed with a ruler, a calculator, and zero concern for Instagram angles. But that's the charm. This is peak late 80s, early 90s Japanese engineering, where form followed function, and function followed domination. Under the hood lives the RB26 DETT, a 2.6-liter twin-turbo inline-six that officially made 276 horsepower. Because Japanese manufacturers had a gentleman's agreement, unofficially. Yeah. No one believed that, not then, not now. This engine is smoother than a late-night jazz radio host and tougher than a pickup truck in a country song. It loves revs, loves boost, and loves being modified. Stock internals can handle power figures that make modern engines call their lawyers. In Western terms, this is the engine that taught Americans and Europeans that displacement isn't everything, and that turbos are not cheating. The R32 GTR came with a Tesla ETS all-wheel drive and Super Hikus four-wheel steering. In 1989, while some Western performance cars were still figuring out how to keep the rear wheels from becoming smoke machines, Nissan basically said, "What if physics, but smarter?" The result? Insane grip. Cornering that feels like the car is mildly offended by the concept of understeer. You point it, it goes. No drama, no panic, just quiet confidence, like a bouncer who doesn't need to raise his voice. On the road, the R32 feels surprisingly refined. The clutch isn't out to ruin your day. The gearbox is solid, and visibility is great, because windows were still large back then. Imagine that. Push it hard though, and the car transforms. Boost builds, the chassis tightens up, and suddenly you understand why this thing humiliated touring car championships worldwide. It doesn't scream for attention, it just delivers results. Western comparison, think of it as a Porsche 911's precision, mixed with a muscle car's punch, but wrapped in Japanese restraint and reliability. Inside, it's very Nissan. Black plastics, functional buttons, and gauges that mean business. No luxury nonsense, no ambient lighting. Just a cockpit that says, "We're here to drive." Not to be impressed by ourselves. It's not fancy, but it's honest and, frankly, refreshing in a world of touchscreens that need software updates. The R32 GTR dominated Group A racing so hard that Australia basically said, "Yeah, okay, you're banned." When a car gets kicked out for being too good, that's not a flaw, that's a resume highlight. This is why Western car culture eventually bowed its head and said, "All right, Japan, we see you." Now here's the Western reality. Prices have gone way up. What used to be that cool Japanese import is now that investment-grade Japanese import. Parts are still available, but cheap, not really. Fuel economy, let's just say it prefers premium, and a lot of it. But reliability is solid if maintained properly. Treat it right and it'll outlive most of your bad financial decisions. The Nissan Skyline GTR R32 isn't just a car, it's a turning point in automotive history. It proved that technology, balance, and engineering could beat raw displacement and tradition. It humbled the West, rewrote the rulebook, and did it all without shouting. 1. Legendary performance, Godzilla mode on. The R32 didn't just show up in racing. It bullied entire championships. With its RB26 DETT engine and AWD system, it made European sports cars look like they forgot to stretch before the race. 2. RB26 engine equals mechanical immortality. This engine is so overbuilt, it could probably survive a zombie apocalypse with just regular oil changes and positive vibes. 3. Advanced tech for its time. A Tesla AWD, Super Hikus rear steering. This car had tech that made 90s supercars feel like they were still using Windows 95. 4. Built like a tank, but faster. The R32 feels solid. Doors close with authority. The chassis can handle big power. This thing laughs at boost. 5. Rising collector value. You're not just buying a car, you're buying internet respect, cars and coffee dominance, and an investment that doesn't live in a spreadsheet. 1. Prices have gone completely off the rails. What used to be affordable JDM is now hope you like ramen. 2. Maintenance isn't cheap or easy. It's reliable, yes, but it's still a 30-plus-year-old performance car. Parts can be rare, expensive, or located in Japan, maybe. 3. Interior is very 1990. Hard plastics, basic seats, minimal luxury. 4. Attention from everyone, including police. Loud, iconic, and unmistakable. 5. Not beginner-friendly. AWD helps, but boost comes hard and mistakes get expensive fast. The Nissan Skyline GTR R32 is not perfect, and that's exactly why Western car enthusiasts love it. It's raw, it's legendary, it's over-engineered out of spite.